Yeah, we're still moving on to solve these quadratic equations by the graphical method, and today I also want us to look at the second set of equation. Remember, we said that our y was the same as negative 2x squared we want to add plus 3x then plus 6. That is our equation, as you can see. That's our equation. Now the question was plot, but I just want to move very fast. The question was plot the graph y equals to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6. Hence solve for a negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. Now, of course, the first thing is you need to know that whenever you're given such an equation, the examiner would want you to understand the range with which your values of x will range from. See, so like in this question, our values of x were ranging between negative 2 and 6 and 4 really. So the value of x was ranging between negative 2 and 4. So you want to therefore solve this equation. So how do we do it? Lucky for me, I'm using a software to plot this, so I have already plotted, and we are saying that this is the equation that tells us y is negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6. So whenever you're plotting, always indicate that that's the equation, and that's what we have just done. Then after that, we need to look at how the relationship between this equation and this equation. Now notice that this is negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6. Now we want to solve negative 2x plus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. Now what we need to do in this equation first is to see their relationship. So we said that the first equation was y, just a minute, the first equation was y equals to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6. Now, how do we solve for negative 2x plus 3x plus 2? As you can see here, plus 2 equals to 0. Now, we need to understand that we can express that equation. So we're just saying that we're just saying here that you have got your negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. Now we make 0 the subject of the formula, so that 0, just like we have said y is the same as that, we make 0 the subject of the formula. So I will take the first equation, y equals to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6, then 0 equals to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 2. How does this equation differ from this? I'll simply subtract to see the difference. So that means that y is the same as, of course, this and this will cancel, this and this will cancel, and this will cancel by by 4. I mean, will be different by 4. We're just subtracting, remember? So 6 minus 2 is 4. Now, what we are simply saying here is that, sorry for this, that our value, our value of y is equals to 4. That for this equation, to be similar to this, then we need to add 4. I need to repeat again. Let me go back to the original equation so that we are seeing. What we are saying, that for this equation, to be similar to this equation, then we need to add a 4. If you add 4, this equation plus 4, you get back to the original equation. So we are simply saying that we need to plot a graph that shows our y equals to 4, so that we're able to get the values of what? The values of x that correspond to that equation. So in this graph, remember this is the graph, I only need therefore to do what? To plot. I just want to say that I would want to plot y equals to 4, so that's all. So I'll simply come to this point, and because I'm using this function here, I'll come to this point. My y is 4 here. So let me just delete this. I hope I will be able to delete this. So I'm looking at a point C, and at a point I'm looking at a point. Let me just repeat again. I'm looking at this point and this point B and point C. So notice from this graph that our point B is what's the value of x? This is negative what? This is negative 0.5, as you can see here, and our point C is 2. The value of x is 2. So that means that our x, if we were to draw, it means that our x will be the same as negative 0.5, or our x here, if you drop it down, our value of x is 2, or 2. And that becomes the solution to your equation. I hope you have been able to understand that. So with the more practice, of course, day by day, you will be able to get that. Thank you for tuning into this lesson.